Welcome, boys and girls, to another episode of Phonemic Awareness, Phonics, and Fun. I'm your host, Miss Molly, and this is your teacher, Miss Jan.
Hello, everyone.
Before we get started, you'll need a few objects. So if you've got paper and pencil, or if you have some sticky notes, you may want to run and grab those. Have fun!
Thank you, Miss Molly.
You're welcome.
Hello, boys and girls. It is so good to see you again today. Today we are going to do a warm-up activity where we're going to manipulate some very easy words. This is going to be a review for you because I know that you know these short vowel words. So we're going to do this together, and if you have your sticky notes, you certainly can do this along with me now, or you can come back and do this a little later if you watch the video later. Our first word, let's look. We have b-at. What is this word? Bat. You're right. We're going to manipulate some vowels. We're going to change some words around. What do we have now? What is that word? B-at. Bet. Good job. We have a new word. What do you think that word is? B-it. Bit. And again, this is a nonsense word. Remember, nonsense words are not real, but we can still sound those words out with our short vowels. What is that word? Bot. Good job. Now we're going to change some letters completely. We have a brand new word with a new set of letters and sounds. What is it? K-up. Cup. Good job. What about now? What do we have? What is that? Cap. Super job. We're going to change some letters. What is that word? Sat. You're exactly right. I knew you would know these words. This is a review for you, and I know that you know them. A new word with new letters. L-et. Let. Super easy for you. I know it is. All right, I'm going to do a few more. Here's another nonsense word. What do you think that is? Hup. Let's change this beginning sound. We have a new word. What do you think it is? P-up. Pup. One last one. Using the short U. Up. Cup. Very good. We're going to do one more set, and we're going to use the ah sound. We're going to keep that ending sound. P. Let's do this one. Ah. P. H. Op. Hop. What is the word? Hop. Very, very good. So we reviewed all of our vowels. We did the short A sound, ah, the short I sound, I, the short O sound, ah, the short U sound, and the short E sound, eh. We reviewed all of our short vowel CVC words, and you did a fantastic job. I am very proud of you. You can reach back and give yourself a huge pat on the back for that. Super job. Very nice. All right. Now we are going to move into an anchor chart. And I've created this anchor chart for you as a reminder, boys and girls, because I know that you are very, very familiar with what a digraph is. We've been talking about it in many of our lessons. Letter digraphs, two letters that make one sound. Let's look at that again. Letter digraphs, two letters that make one sound. We've been talking about the letters PH and WH. The PH says F, and the WH says W. Say that again. PH says what? F. WH says W. Very good. Let's look at our mouth formation when we're doing that. When we're talking about the PH making the F sound, our front teeth touch our bottom lip like this. Can you do that? Do it with me. Very nice. And when we're talking about the WH and it's making the sound, the puff of air makes the before the W. Let's do that. Very nice. I knew you could do that. You can say these words by looking at these pictures. This is a photograph. Photograph. Can you say that word? Photograph. We can shorten it and say photo. The girl is taking a photo with her camera. Here, the referee is using his whistle. Can you say whistle? Whistle. The referee is using his whistle. Very good. Now, we're going to work on some sounds. We're going to substitute some sounds today to practice some phonemic awareness skills. We're going to change the B in bit to F, and we have a new word. What is that new word? Fit. You're exactly right. We're going to change the G in bug to F. We have a new word. Buff. Can you say that word? Buff. We're going to change the T in tip to W. And we have a new word. What is that new word? Whip. Can you say whip? Whip. Very, very good. So proud of you, boys and girls. What a great job you're doing. Now we're going to blend some letters, and we're going to actually blend our letters using a blending board today. Okay, and you may have seen this before, but we're going to manipulate these cards to make new words. And some of these words you're very familiar with because over the course of the lessons that we've been doing, you've seen these words. But we're going to practice them still again. This first word that we have is Ralph. What is that word? Ralph. Ralph. Say Ralph with me. Ralph. Did I hear you? Very nice. We're going to remove the R, the R sound, and we are going to have a new word here. And this word you saw previously, and it is a fairly new word, but it's someone's name. And we always capitalize someone's name, especially in a story. And we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. But right now it's lowercase, just for us to get the idea of how to sound out this word. Let's sound it out. Ready? Wolf. Wolf. The word is Alf. Say Alf. Alf. Great job. So proud of you, boys and girls. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to bring in our W sound. And we're going to make the word W-am. Wham. Can you do that? What is the word? Wham. You're right. I want you to do this next one by yourself. Then we'll repeat it at the end together. What is this word? Whim. Good job, boys and girls. All right. I have a new word here. What is this word? What is it? Is. Whiz. I heard you. Very nice. Very nice. Change the vowel, the medial sound, and now we have a new word again. Here we go. What is this word? When. And when. Very good. Let's make a sentence with this word. When I go to the grocery store, I like to buy some milk. Can you say that sentence with me? When I go to the grocery store, I like to buy some milk. What is this word? When. Very nice. Very nice blending. Again, with your sticky notes, you can do this at home with words that you're building. Now we're going to play a game, boys and girls. And this game is called, we're going to either sort or we're going to blend. And it depends on what I pull out of my bag. Okay? So if we blend, we're going to lay some cards down and we're going to blend the words. Very similar to how we used our blending board. But if we sort, we're going to sort our letters. We have the W sound and we have the F sound. Can you say this? W and F. And we're going to have some photos. Remember we talked about the word photo earlier. We have some photos that we're going to sort based on our F and W sounds. Okay? So we're actually going to lay those here for when we pull the photos out of the bag, and when we pull the words out of the bag, we're going to blend them. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go. We have a word. What is this word, boys and girls? Is. Whiz. Good job. Oh, we have a photo or a picture card. What do you think this is? It's alphabet. Alphabet. Ooh, where would alphabet go? In the W or the F? There we go. We're going to lay it there under our PH. We have a new word. What is this word? Let's blend it. What is it? W and when. There's that word that we like to make a sentence with. When I go to the grocery store, I like to buy some milk. Remember? Oh, that's our new word. And look, we remembered here to capitalize this person's name. What is his name? Let's look. Alf. 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 Very nice. Okay. Oh, we have a picture card. What is our picture? It's a whip. A whip. Now is that going to go? Does that sound go f or w in this picture? Whip. You're right. It goes under the WH. Very nice. Oh, here's our other name. It's a proper noun. It's a person's name. What is it? Let's look. Alf. What is it? Ralph. You're so familiar with these now. I'm so proud of you. Very nice. What do we have here? Phone. Phone. Wonder where it's going to go. PH or WH? You're right. There we go. We're going to put it under the PH. What do we have here? Whip. Whip. Let's sound it. W-ip. Whip. I know you got that right. I know you did. Okay, we have another picture card. What is this? Wheel. Wheel. Where do you think it's going to go? You got it. It's going to go under WH. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my, what is this? Elephant. Elephant. I hear the F sound. It's going to go under PH. Good job. Oh, what are these people doing? Whisper. Whisper. Which one? You're right. WH. Great job. Oh, we have a new word. And this is a fairly new word from our lessons. What do you think this word is? Whisk. Whisk. Did you say it? Good job. We have one more word. What is it? Let's see. Wham. Wham. Oh my, you did such a good job playing our game today and blending our words. Very nice. Very nice, boys and girls. All right, we're going to write just a few of our words down here just so that you can see how we can spell these. And I also want you to do this at home if you have your piece of paper and your pencil. Okay? If we have the word wham, wham, let's write wham. Would it be PH or WH? Let's write it really quickly. And it's going to go under WH. Wham. Okay? Our next word, whisk. Whisk. Where would whisk go? You're right. It would go over here under WH. What about Ralph? Remember, what are we going to do to Ralph's name? You're right. We're going to capitalize Ralph. Great job. One more. What about Alf? Alf. We're going to capitalize Alf. Very good. Let's underline our sounds that we hear in these words. Alf. There's the PH. Alf. There's the PH. Wham. There's the WH. Whisk. There's the WH. Very nice, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you. Again, you just did a great job. Now it's going to be your turn to actually write some sentences on your own. We've done this many times. We've talked about these words a lot over our lessons, so I know you can do this. I'm going to call out the words, and then you're going to write them with your pencil and paper at home. Okay? Then we're going to double check them with what Miss Jan has written down. Are you ready? Here we go. The first word is whiz. Whiz. Can you write that? Whiz. Whip. Whip. Can you write whip? I know you can. What about wham? Wham. Can you write that? Now let's look at these words and see if you wrote them like Miss Jan did. Let's take a look. Whiz, whip, and wham. If you really thought about it, you could have looked over here and seen wham. That would have been a really easy trick for you, huh? Did you do that? All right, here we go. Let's do some more words. I'm going to turn my chart around this time because I think I have some words over here that you might be able to copy, and I want to know what you can do. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Here we go. Whisk, whisk. Can you write whisk? I bet you can. What about Alf? Alf, that's our new word, Alf. And what do we do with Alf because it's a proper noun and it's someone's name? You're right, we capitalize that first letter. Write Alf. And our last word is when. That's that one that we make the sentence with. When I go to the grocery, I like to buy milk. When. Can you write when? Let's double check. Ready? Whisk. Did you write whisk like Miss Jan wrote whisk? I bet you did. What about Alf? Did you write Alf? And did you capitalize the A? And what about when? Did you write when? Super job, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you. Now it's time to do a little bit of reading with our passage that we have here. And you may be just a little bit familiar with this also, but we're going to I spy with our wiggly eye some F words and some W words. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to do just a few today. Here is the title. Alf and Ralph want a whip. Oh, I see some there. I see Alf and Ralph and whip right there in the title. Wow. But there is a new word. There's a new word in our story, and it is where. Where. Do you see that word? Let's read this together, and then you can read it by yourself afterwards, okay? Here we go. Alf and Ralph want a whip. Alf and Ralph take a walk. They see a brown whip. Oh, I'm spying with my wiggly eye here. Under a hat. Ralph will whisk, there's a fairly new word too with our wiggly eye, the whip from under the hat. Alf says, "No, Ralph, put the whip under the hat. The whip is not for us." Ralph says, "Where can I find a whip?" "We can get a whip from Dad when he gets here. We cannot take this whip." I'm spying with my wiggly eye. Alf says, Ralph puts the whip back under the hat. Now, Ralph and Alf walk on. Now, I want you to read this quietly and quickly to yourself. See how you do. Very good, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of the work that you've done learning about the F and the W sound. Thank you for joining me today.
I hope you had a great time and learned something new. You did an amazing job. All rights and credits for this lesson belong to the West Virginia Phonics Department of Education. We would like to thank them publicly for sharing these valuable resources. Bye, and see you next time.
See you later.